Listen carefully. Most people are asleep. Not the kind of sleep where your eyes are closed. The dangerous kind. The sleep where your life is passing by, and you don't even realize it. You wake up late. You scroll your phone. You complain about your job. You blame the government. You blame your parents. You blame the economy. Excuse after excuse after excuse. And then you ask yourself why your life isn't extraordinary. Let me tell you the truth. Average people live average lives because they accept average standards. They wake up when they feel like it. They work only when they have to. They quit the moment things become difficult. And then they wonder why they have nothing. Nothing in the bank. Nothing in their body. Nothing in their mind. But you are here for a reason. You clicked on this video because somewhere deep inside you know something is wrong. You know you were meant for more. But wanting more is not enough. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants money. Everyone wants respect. But almost nobody wants the process. Almost nobody wants the pain. Almost nobody wants the discipline. And that is exactly why most people lose. Because success doesn't belong to the talented. Success belongs to the disciplined. Let me say that again. Success belongs to the disciplined. Not the smartest guy. Not the luckiest guy. The most disciplined guy. The man who wakes up when he doesn't want to. The man who trains when his body hurts. The man who keeps going when everyone else quits. That man wins. Always. Because discipline is a weapon. A weapon that destroys weakness. A weapon that destroys excuses. A weapon that destroys the soft mindset that keeps people poor, weak, and forgotten. Look around you. Most people are comfortable being weak. They joke about being lazy. They laugh about having no money. They brag about doing the bare minimum. And then they wonder why nobody respects them. Respect is not given. Respect is earned. And it's earned through suffering. Through effort. Through showing the world that you refuse to quit. That you refuse to accept mediocrity. Because mediocrity is a disease. It spreads everywhere. You see it in schools. You see it in workplaces. You see it on social media. People celebrating laziness. People celebrating weakness. People celebrating failure. And if you listen to them long enough, you start believing their lies. You start thinking it's normal to be broke. You start thinking it's normal to be tired all the time. You start thinking it's normal to hate your life. But it's not normal. It's just common. And there's a huge difference. Common is waking up at 10 a.m. Common is scrolling for hours. Common is complaining about everything and changing nothing. But greatness? Greatness is rare. Greatness wakes up early. Greatness trains when nobody is watching. Greatness works when everyone else is relaxing. Greatness sacrifices today to dominate tomorrow. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. You cannot become great while staying comfortable. Comfort is the enemy. Comfort is the trap. Comfort is the reason millions of people will die having never done anything meaningful with their lives. Because comfort whispers lies into your ear. It tells you, relax, you can start tomorrow. Take a break, you deserve it. Don't push too hard. But tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next year. And suddenly you're older, still in the same place. Still making the same excuses. Still living the same average life. That is the slow death of ambition. And the worst part? Most people accept it. They accept the slow decay of their dreams. They accept living a life they secretly hate. But warriors don't accept that. Warriors fight. Warriors wake up and say, today I become stronger. Today I move forward. Today I dominate. Not tomorrow. Today. Right now. Because every single day you are either building power, or losing it. Every single day you are either getting stronger, or weaker. There is no middle ground. Life is a competition. And if that truth makes you uncomfortable, good. It should. Because the world doesn't reward the weak. The world rewards the relentless. The man who refuses to quit. The man who refuses to be average. The man who wakes up and attacks the day like his future depends on it. Because it does. Your future depends on what you do today. Not what you say. Not what you plan. What you do. Action creates results. Discipline creates freedom. And excuses create nothing. If you want money, you must work. If you want strength, you must train. If you want respect, you must earn it. Nobody is coming to save you. No one. Not your friends. Not your family. Not the system. You are responsible for your life. Every victory. Every failure. Every opportunity. Every mistake. And once you accept the truth, something powerful happens. You stop complaining. You stop blaming. You stop waiting. You start moving. You start building. You start becoming dangerous. Because a disciplined man is a dangerous man. Dangerous to mediocrity. Dangerous to weakness. Dangerous to the lazy mindset that keeps most people trapped. And that is exactly who you need to become. A man who dominates his habits. A man who dominates his mind. A man who dominates his life. Because domination starts with small things. Waking up early. Training your body. Controlling your time. Eliminating distractions. Doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. Especially when you don't feel like doing it. That is where champions are built. Not when it's easy, not when it's convenient, but when it's hard, when it's painful, when every part of your mind is screaming at you to stop. And you keep going anyway. That is discipline. That is power. That is the difference between winners and everyone else. So if you're watching this right now, ask yourself one question. Are you going to stay comfortable, or are you going to dominate? Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to take control of your life? Because the truth is simple. Nobody remembers the average man. Nobody admires the comfortable man. Nobody respects the man who quit. But everyone respects the warrior. The man who fought. The man who endured. The man who refused to be weak. So wake up. Stop wasting your potential. Stop negotiating with laziness. Stop telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. Start now. Train harder. Work harder. Think bigger. Become stronger. Every single day. Until discipline becomes your identity. Until strength becomes your lifestyle. Until domination becomes your standard. And when that happens, your life will change. Your mindset will change. Your future will change. Because the moment you eliminate excuses, you unlock your real power. So remember this. You don't need motivation. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Motivation fades. Discipline builds empires. Motivation is a spark.